Hello everyone, Tatiana here again, and today we have an unscheduled episode. I found this material in the depths of my phone gallery. The quality of the footage might be lacking because these were my first attempts, so to speak, but there will be a lot of useful information here about modeling with upper forms directly to readiness, without unnecessary filing and so on. In general, it's a topic that concerns thousands and thousands of professionals, and today I will show you all the tricks of such fast modeling.
Here we have a standard base. There's nothing supernatural here. A normal nail plate with an average curve, so there will definitely be no problems with it.
Modeling on such a base will be very easy, including selecting the upper forms. So I didn't have any old coating here. Also, there was no length, which significantly reduces the time needed to prepare the nail plate for modeling. If you have length, it's better to remove it with this method, as it will get in the way, because our task here is to make a clean underside ready without any internal correction at all. Therefore, the free edge will only get in the way, and we will spend additional time, quite a lot of time, to make internal corrections. So it's unnecessary here. This is the kind of base we should have. We move straight to preparing the nail plate for coating. If you're interested in watching a video about removal, how to properly remove material, how to do it quickly, you can watch my previous videos. Everything is explained in detail there. Meanwhile, I have already made our nail surface mask, removed the gloss with the file for natural nails. About 180-240 grit approximately can do this. So, then I opened the pocket and took, as usual, a flame bit. Here I am working in the classic reverse technique. I will do a combo. The cut will be made with a cutting tool, namely scissors. With your permission, I will not dwell on these steps in detail here, because all of this is already in previous videos. Everything is explained and shown in detail there. In this video, we have a completely different task. Here we will focus on modeling. And to ensure this video doesn't take too much time, let's just see how it's done. Everyone already knows this well. For those who don't, please watch the previous videos where both reverse combi and reverse hardware, as well as non-reverse combi and non-reverse hardware are shown. It's a real treasure trove of information. You can check it out if you have gaps specifically in manicure. You can watch and apply it in practice. And in general, I highly recommend you subscribe to my channel. Yes, I'm just starting, but already the girls, my colleagues, note in the comments that there is indeed a lot of useful information, and they like everything. They even asked me to release thousands, millions, and billions of videos. Well, I practically quoted this comment verbatim, so in general, stay with me. I think it will be as interesting and useful with me as in the first videos, and here I am smoothly transitioning to the logical conclusion of our manicure. Here I took a ball bit and I'm polishing our cuticle after cutting. After using the cutting tool, I literally just gently stroke it a little at low speeds, 5 to 7,000. I don't set higher speeds so as not to injure our skin. Here we have hands that are slightly, just a tiny bit prone to hyperhidrosis, so their skin is, stretchy, as if following the cutter, and this can be quite dangerous, so to speak. I think there might even be some very red element somewhere, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's not in this video. Well, let's see further. It's very dangerous to work with such skin, especially at high speeds, so be careful with that. After we have completed the manicure, we thoroughly remove all the dust and proceed to the chemical preparation of the nail plate for coating. Here, I used all the elements, an acid-free primer, and after that, I apply the base. When strengthening or modeling nails with hard materials, we must apply the base in a cushioning layer. It's a good medium layer without any unnecessary thickness, but quite substantial. Please forget about rubbing layers. Nothing is up, just a scud, nothing will last because the cushion is needed under the hard material, not this thin rubbing layer. It's a useless action. Next, let's talk about the gradient. How can you quickly create a gradient using upper forms? We simply take any shade of gel. In this case, I have BSG hard base here. It's the same gel, just in a bottle. But in reality, this is a hard material and we obviously cannot make any base out of it, so we use it as a gel. We distribute it over the entire nail plate, ascend it for full polymerization, and after that, we start selecting the upper forms. And here it is, the main trick. I lay out the free edge immediately on the ready one, slightly adjusting it with a flashlight. Before this, I make all the necessary markings, and after this, once the free edge is ready, we can place a drop for setting and install our upper form on the nail. And since we already have a different shade of gel there, and the transition is very smooth with the correct placement, there you have it, a gradient. Basically, you just take two different sheets of gel and mix them like this. It turns out really quickly. Set the upper form, dry the cuticle area with a flashlight, and now we can turn our hand over and simply remove all the excess with an orange stick. That's it. Because the free edge is already ready. We don't need to add or apply anything there, but you can, in principle, just go over it lightly with a thin brush and smooth everything out. It's really quick. We just remove the orange stick and anything extra, and we don't worry about anything showing through or missing because we already prepared in advance and laid out the free edge before all of this. After this simple manipulation, we send our nails for a full drying in the lamp.
The toning is finished. We just need to file it a little bit. Well, let's enjoy this moment of removing the top coat. The only thing is, I couldn't insert this piece with sound because right at that moment, our conversation with our model turned to our childbirth experiences. And as you know, girls who have given birth, if the conversation turns to childbirth, it's impossible to stop. Anyway, I apologize, we missed those wonderful pops, but I think there will be more videos where we can enjoy this moment. Here I immediately show the underside, how clean it turned out and how clean the print turned out. At this point, we just need to remove the stickiness from the outside and inside where it remains and simply file it to shape. There will be no architectural filing here, just place the file under the edge and file a nice oval almond shape because the architecture is already in place. And at the end of the video, I want to ask you a question, girls. Who recognize this technique right away? Because this technique is quite well known among professionals. This technique is new, completely unique. It's Natasha Sakar's technique called bare nails. Tell me who might have taken courses or who recognize this technique. I am an official instructor of Natasha Sakar's technique bare nails and I am still conducting offline courses in my city. So anyone who wants to come, please, welcome. I am always waiting for you. My courses are held in small groups of only 2 people. Individual courses are also possible, so time is dedicated to everyone. Time is dedicated with quality. The courses are conducted over 2 days. Based on the courses, you will gain the maximum information and benefit. You will also learn to model not only on simple sauces, but also on complex ones. This is a feature of my program. In general, if you're interested, write in the comments. I will get in touch with everyone. In the meantime, I have already filed our nails into shape. If there are any small uneven spots on the upper forms, we remove them with a buffer. It's essential to buff the surface to remove the gloss from the upper form, otherwise the top coat might peel off. That would of course not be very good. And that's it basically. There's nothing else for us to do here. We can, as I like to do everywhere, cover the undersides with top coat, but here it's not really necessary at all because we don't file them. And in principle, the gel leaves such a beautiful gloss that it won't let the underside get dirty. But still, for some reason, I believe that this step is necessary for me everywhere. Here, that's why I always apply top coat. After the top coat, I go over the free edge with a file once more to remove any tiny bumps, to visualize our edge and make it as sharp as possible. And after that, it's the same standard procedure. We take some oil and give our model a massage. We can then take some cream and also massage the palms and hands. All the clients and models just squeal with delight from this. Here's my favorite foam too. Girls, so many questions about this. Any regular micellar water and a bottle with the foamer. That's it. Any micellar water will foam up and you'll get the same effect. It doesn't matter which one. See how our hands immediately transform. They become so moisturized right away. You can go take photos or film anything you want without any oils or creams. For example, later you can do some kind of massage or something like that. So in general, micellar foam is a must-have. Use it. And since I had oil here, I thoroughly wipe our nails like this so it doesn't feel like we were eating sausage before our photos and we admired the result. Here I show the undersides without filing. Essentially, we have nothing here at all. We don't file from the top, we don't file from the inside. We only go over the shape and we get such a wonderful result. What a smooth gradient we achieved from one color to another. I didn't show you any products because it's basically not important. You can do this with any colors, but for those who are interested, I will now look for exactly which base this is from DSG because it is really very nice. I will leave the article number. As for the color, you can use any undergloss, top coat, use whichever you like best. Let's take another look at our beautiful underside. We get a thin edge, but nevertheless the nails turn out very strong. Well, I say goodbye to you until the next episodes. Once again, I remind you that I am happy to invite you to the advanced training course. I would be glad to see you as my guest in the city of Dzержinsk, in the Nizhny Novgorod region, so that as many professionals as possible can learn.